Wave 5 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass is here, and with it, a bunch of new tracks that are absolutely fantastic. Moonview Highway and Koopa Cape are back, so let's see how they turned out. And you know how we're gonna start it. Wiggler, Wiggler. That's the meta. And alright, so just letting you know, I did have to re-record this entire video because the first time I recorded it, my mic was muted. So unfortunately, you won't get my initial reactions. But yeah, here's Athens Dash. Now, this one I definitely think looks better than the trailer made it look. Definitely has a lot more detail. One thing I'm noticing is that a lot of these tracks with the huge like cliffs and a lot of the just huge details, the details kind of get lost in the mix when you're looking at it from like a huge high viewing angle. But like when you're actually in the game, it looks absolutely fantastic. Like this track looks beautiful. But yeah, no, this little turn's a little awkward here because you kind of don't expect it until you actually make it. But yeah, no, this track is pretty fun. You know, you go through a lot of different places. The one thing that I love about the more recent city tracks is they're going through different like kind of theming rather than just exclusively going through like a city with tall buildings and all that stuff. We get to see different parts of the city, like more natural. Obviously, this is not like a city like most of the other ones that we've seen, especially since it's a bunch of like really old buildings, you know, compared to like skyscrapers of today. But yeah, no, there's a shortcut right there, which is pretty fun. Love to see it. But yeah, no, I love the starting line, starting line too, because it definitely is true to the theming, which I absolutely love. I love little details like that in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tracks, and that's what makes the game so great. It's just the little things, you know. It's not even the huge details. Like honestly, you know, I don't even care about like texturing and all that stuff. Like I just need to see something that just, you know, I wouldn't have noticed the first time, which is always fun. But yes, I think that's going to be the end of the track for this one, which this one's pretty fun. I'm excited to play it online, and, you know, more of the recent tour city tracks have been absolutely fantastic for sure. All right, now we have Daisy Cruiser, which I really don't have a lot to say about this one, mainly because, I don't know, it's very much just a texture update. There really isn't anything they could have done to really modify this track. I think it's perfect as it is, which kind of makes me wish they went for a different track for sure. But either way, I'm actually, you know, not disappointed with this track pick. You know, I absolutely love this track. Loved it in Double Dash. Loved it in Mario Kart 7 as well. And there's a version of it on CTGP, and I absolutely love when it gets picked. So definitely a track that I really love. I love that there's actually people sitting in the chairs now at the tables. But yeah, no, this track is a lot of fun. Definitely not a track with a ton of shortcuts, that's for certain. But obviously that top route's probably going to be the best one to go towards. I don't know which way's better, this way or the path on the right. But yeah, no, the Goombas sitting in the pool is absolutely a fun little detail. I'm glad that they add little things like that, and that's what I mean. Like aesthetically, there's a lot of changes to this track, but like as far as the way it plays, it feels just like any other version of Daisy Cruiser that we've seen, official or otherwise. But yeah, no, this is definitely a fun track. I excited to play it online, of course, but I really don't have a lot to say about it because, you know, it's not really a track that got really heavily modified. It's not like a Riverside Park or anything, but I'm still, you know, glad to play it, you know. But I don't know. This wave is kind of a little weird because the track picks are kind of a little odd in some instances, and in some other instances they're absolutely fantastic. Like this next one that's about to come up. But, you know, I don't know. There's also just one little not even an it's pretty big disappointment for one of the tracks, but we'll get to that in just a moment. But yes, Moonview Highway. I am very, very, very satisfied with this track. It's got pretty much everything I would have wanted in a remake for this, because it's got all the tall buildings and stuff, but like even like the little freeway section is absolutely fantastic. And I guess the highway, it's the highway, but it's absolutely a fun track to play on. And it's probably not nearly as frustrating as Wii's, which I mean, for me, I gotta be honest, is kind of a bit of a letdown, because I feel like one of the greatest things about a Moonview Highway is just how like chaotic it is. Speaking of which, I absolutely love that they brought the bomb cars back, for sure. And I also love how Wiggler gets all red and angry. That is like my favorite little detail. Those little details are always what's great about this game in particular, because I gotta be honest, they put so much effort into just the smallest things, and I absolutely love that. And one thing that I kind of noted the last time I did this recording that failed, is that I'm noticing that they've definitely turned it around with everything. Oh no! Damn. The way you slide on this game is absolutely annoying sometimes. But yeah, as I was saying, what was I saying? I got so distracted by how far I slid that I don't even remember what I was talking about. They've definitely improved from Wave 1. Wave 1, looking back on it, is definitely not that great. Like, there's a lot of, like, quality issues in terms of, like, how good the tracks look. Compared to now, Wave 5, looking at Moonview Highway, I'm definitely would be, you know, say that if I saw this in the base game, I would not be like disappointed whatsoever. But for sure, they've definitely made a ton of improvements, even with some of the other tracks that I thought weren't gonna look as good, at least in this wave. Here we have Squeaky Clean Sprint, and I absolutely love this track. It's absolutely fantastic. You got that fan there, which kind of like blows you off to the side. Yes, nothing weird was said, but it pushes you to the side. I guess that's the better word for it. Quiet everyone. But yeah. But yeah, no, I just love that you kind of like are in the pipes here, and that you kind of go through it, you exit out here, and then this right here, this fan just kind of pushes you off to the side, and you like kind of have to really go tight, otherwise you'll get just completely thrown off, which is a lot of fun. I love little obstacles like that. And I gotta be honest, definitely a great nitro track. It's so great to get nitro tracks in this game with this DLC. You know, I was expecting most everything to be like mainly retro tracks and tour tracks, but like I'm absolutely loving the fact that there are brand new tracks coming to the game still, and it makes me wonder what's up next for Wave 6. Like, I know we kind of got thrown off. People are starting to say, oh well, like oh oops, oh no, oh that's a rip. We're gonna have to change that out. But yeah, people are saying that Rainbow Road isn't coming to Wave 6 anymore, which I gotta be honest, that would be kind of disappointing. But for sure, I hope it does. But yeah, no, we were kind of thrown off by this wave. But yeah, no, I love all the little details here. I just love all like the Goomba sleeping there. You got like toothbrushes sitting all around. I saw like cleaning supplies and all that stuff. Just a bunch of little fun things, which I'm so glad that we got this. We got the screws as like little like jump spots. Absolutely love that. And then yeah, and then there's a little alternate path here, kind of up here. Isn't particularly the most useful because it goes so wide, but it's got a little glider section. But yeah, that's basically gonna be. Oh my god, you could literally trick off the faucet. That's awesome. But But yeah, that's basically it for this one. Now moving on to the next one. But first, I got to change out the controller. All right, had to switch to the Joy-Cons, but I got these little like control stick things, which are Tears of the Kingdom, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, here we go. LA Laps. We got our first tour city track, which is a section track instead of like a 3-lap track that kind of changes around. And honestly, I kind of prefer the way this one goes because it's like, you know, you go to a lot of different places and then you end off in different places. And I just love like some section tracks. Some of them feel like way too short, but this one definitely feels like it's got the right amount of length to it. Like, I think it feels like they actually fully utilize the fact that it's, like, you know, full-on 3-section, like, and make every section feel like a full lap, which is absolutely fantastic. You know, because, like, what I noticed with a lot of the section tracks is that each section is just a small bit, like, at least for, like, the first or the second section. But yeah, no, that felt like a full lap instead of like, oh, just one section and you're already over. Like the kind of the way the N64 Rainbow Road goes. Like there's so much that you get to see in each lap that, you know, each section feels like a full course. But yeah, they were suspecting that this would be a, oh, and here's a little shortcut here. But yeah, they were suspecting that, or people were suspecting that this was going to be a section kind of track because from what I hear in Tour, now I don't play Tour, so I don't know the full information. Each version of the track doesn't start and end at the same spot. So like, yeah, they were spot on about that. Like, out of all like the rumors and all of this stuff, like LA Laps being kind of like this, where it's a section track, is absolutely spot on. But yeah, no, and like we're kind of like quite a bit into this third lap, and we're still. I feel like we still got a lot of track left, which is absolutely awesome. Yeah. But yeah, no, this is a fun track and definitely a very good, really great looking one too. I love all the details. Like, I'm kind of recognizing a lot of places. I've only gone to LA like once or twice in my life, but like I've played a ton of GTA 5. So like there are certain locations that I'm recognizing that it's kind of hilarious that like all of these locations that obviously GTA 5's city is based off Los Angeles, so obviously there's going to be similarities, but it's just kind of hilarious to like kind of notice those similarities to another very different type of video game. All right, Sunset Wilds. Okay, guys, there is a major disappointment with this one, and I'm just going to get it right off the bat. The sun doesn't set. Yep, the sun doesn't set. That doesn't make any sense. Nintendo, what are you doing? They better release an update where they have the sun actually set. Like, that would be the greatest comeback in Nintendo history. Like, this is the biggest L that Nintendo has taken right here. Is like, the music and everything is great. The track looks amazing. But why doesn't the sun set? Like, why? Like, you know, I was kind of like the first time I was reacting to this track, I was thinking, man, it looks amazing. And obviously Nintendo hits with every one of their GBA courses. Obviously they're going to do the sunset. But like, imagine my shock when I get to the end of the track and the sun's still in the same freaking position that it was. Like, that is like the most disappointing thing to me. Like, I don't even know, man. Like, why would they not include it? Like, I don't know. I need to ask Nintendo. We need to go to the head of Nintendo. Ask the person. Be like, yo, why didn't you include that? Why didn't you have the sunset at Sunset Wilds? Isn't that the point? The sun is setting? Why isn't the sun setting? Why is it still bright? Is this an eternal sunset? I don't know. I'm making a bigger deal out of it than it kind of really is, but at the same time, they gotta release an update, man. They gotta fix that, because that is for sure the biggest like thing about this track that makes it so recognizable. It's not that there is a sunset, but the fact that the sun actually sets. You know, like, it changes the whole vibe of the track like each lap, which I absolutely love. So yeah, disappointing. But still, this track is so fun. It's just so disappointing that this, you know, it's just kind of soured by this. But yeah, that's it for this track. On to my favorite, one of my favorite Wii tracks. All right, Koopa Cape. Let's go. Finally, we have Koopa Cape in this game. We got all of my favorite Wii tracks back over here. I am so happy to have them back because I'm going to be honest, like, I've been wanting a bunch more of the Wii tracks back because as much as I've been wanting to play a ton of Mario Kart Wii, it's kind of hard to nowadays. It kind of isn't as, isn't popping off as much as it used to. I mean, I don't know. It's just, I get into less rooms. I don't know. CGB isn't doing as well, but, yeah, that just makes me more happy to have a bunch of the Wii tracks back because it gives me more of a reason to play this game as well. But yeah, no, Koopa Cape. Now this section, if you notice the like little cliff faces, I'm so glad that they added more detail to them because it looked like in the trailer it was going to look kind of like a Rock Mountain where it was going to get like, it was just going to be like a solid kind of rock rather than like any sort of detail on it. But I'm glad they actually have some detail on it. They've definitely learned their lesson. Like I said, they have learned their lesson from like Rock Mountain and, you know, Shroom Ridge and all that stuff. Like the earlier waves, like they've definitely gotten better with their texturing. Grass could use a little bit of improvement, but I think it's definitely a lot better than it was. But yeah, in general, the art styles definitely changed, which, you know, it is what it is. That's how it is now, which I'm totally fine with. I absolutely love this kind of art style. You know, I prefer the original Mario Kart 8 Deluxe sort of like kind of semi-realistic style, but still cartoony. But at the same time, I am absolutely fine with this. As long as it, you know, they don't skimp out on the details for whatever reason. But yeah, no, this track is absolutely fun. I still can't get over that little green Koopa shell going side to side. One of the things that has been a highlight of this this wave is the little starting lines because they've done some unique things with them, which is I'm absolutely over the moon about. But yeah, this track's absolutely fun. Can't wait to play this one online, that's for sure. And yeah, oh man. And the underground section. Now, let me tell you this. Oh wait, I didn't even realize it was anti-gravity. I played this like a couple times and it's apparently anti-gravity. It's just random anti-gravity, but kind of wish the underwater section was still a tube. That was kind of the point. But then again, that was before Mario Kart introduced underwater bits. But yeah, still a fantastic track. I'm so glad to have it back. But yeah, on to the final track of Wave 5. All right, Vancouver Velocity. Now, this one's a fun one. Just a little meh, for me at least, in terms of like, you know, being the final track of this wave. But still an absolutely fun track. One thing that I've like was kind of disappointed about like both in this wave and last wave is that there's got so many tour tracks. I kind of wish they did instead like 2 nitros, or at least the like apparently there's like a piranha plant like track in tour that didn't make it into this wave, which I'm kind of disappointed about. I would have liked to have seen that, you know. But still, this track is still pretty fun, plays very well. You know, obviously, you know, either way, we're getting absolutely new tracks. You know, we're setting expectations that may be a little unrealistic in some regards. But yeah, no, this little anti-gravity spot's actually kind of cool. It's because it actually kind of sways to the side a lot more. Good use of anti-gravity. Kind of wish there was more like full-on anti-gravity sections. You know, like, I feel like it's definitely one of the most underutilized aspects of the game. And I've seen a lot of like custom tracks do a lot of great stuff with the anti-gravity, and just makes me think like, man, if only Nintendo thought of this as well. But yeah, no, absolutely love this little like nature walk, kind of like Central Park kind of vibe, I guess. And then we got this amazing shortcut here. Absolutely fantastic. But yeah, love this track. Obviously, this is more of your like standard city track with a lot of the main attractions being like the modern buildings, but still love that we get to visit like different parts. You know, the city tracks, you know, I thought they would get old at this point, but I'm gonna be honest, I still have quite a bit of fun with them. Some have been better than others. Gotta be honest, I don't really, I kind of, you know, blank out on a lot of the Wave 4 and Wave 3 ones, if I'm being honest, except for like Singapore Speedway, and I guess Wave 3 has a lot less, actually, think about it. But yeah, no, fun city track. Obviously, I feel like for sure though, I would have gone with something else instead of another like city track. But yeah, no, look, there's Petey Piranha. Hi. But yeah, that's basically gonna be it for the video today. Wave 5, absolutely fantastic wave with just one little disappointment, one teeny weeny disappointment that kind of brings it down a little, in my opinion. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this video today and would like to see more, please consider subscribing. Also, join the Discord as well. I do stream as well. So, you know, obviously follow the Twitch. I am streaming today at 6 p.m. PST or 9 p.m. EST for some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Worldwides. But yeah, that's basically going to be it for the video today. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. See you next time.